Hello. Good evening. Hi, good evening. The previous class we discussed about television production grammar. In that we discussed about the short composition and rule of thirds. Right? Today in this class we will discuss about different shots. So what is a shot? So shot is a uninterrupted recorded piece from camera on to camera off. That means once you press camera on button and it records a video and in number of frames. Okay, until you stop that button. Okay, that will be recorded. That is called short. Short is, there are number of, the classification of short is based on human figure covered, number of persons in a shot, the angle, the shot shown, the movement of the camera. Okay, there are four types of shots based on the how we place the camera, how you cover the human body, how you whether it is moving or static or the persons in a frame. So first we'll discuss the human figure covered in a frame, single frame. So if a person is covered fully or part of body is covered, part of body of person is covered, then based on that there are different shots. Okay, so these shots can be extreme long shot to extreme close up. The extreme long shot, so we simply call it as a ELS. ELS. In an extreme long shot, we focus on the with the establishing shot. So it is also called establishing shot. The extreme long shot is used to establish the location where this actual action is taking place. Okay, so in that shot, the human figure may be visible, but we can't identify the person. Who is that person? So we can't identify, but there is a human figure in that shot. So maybe one person or number of persons, but we can recognize that there are the persons, but we can't recognize their faces. Okay, but this shot is used to identify the location. That means whenever you want to shoot in a particular location. First, you take a extreme long shot so that the viewers can understand, okay, this action is taking place at this area. Okay. So whether it may be Hyderabad or it may be village. So for that, whenever you watch movies or anything like that, so first, if the story is related to Hyderabad, the first they take the extreme long shot of Hyderabad city, right? They shows the Charminar city, right? Charminar. So with that, we can identify, okay, this place is Hyderabad. If it shows village atmosphere, okay, so we can relate this story is taking place in a village. So that shot is called extreme long shot. In that, we can't identify the persons. Okay, this is to establish the location. It is a panoramic view. You can see the panoramic view of the shot. Okay, so whenever there is a so in the beginning of the movies, take example of Bahubali. The beginning of the movie, they show the Mahishmati kingdom. So that shot is the example of extreme long shot. The next one is long shot. In the long shot, the human figure, the body, the person is covered fully. That means head to toe. Okay. So from the top to bottom, the figure is shown. So also we can identify the location. We can identify the person as well as the location where the person is there. Okay. So in the long shot, we can see the persons, but they are in a distance also, but the human figure is shown, fully shown. So in the medium long shot, the human figure is shown up to above the feet and below the knees, and total human figure. Okay, up to below the knees. Okay. In the medium shot, okay, in the medium shot, we show the person up to above the knees and below the waist. That is a medium shot. If you showcase the persons above the waist and below the chest, it is a medium close-up. Okay, that means up to here. In the medium shot is used for in a television. Whenever we want to take a bites or P2C, whenever you want to take a P2C in a television, they use medium shot. That means below the waist, from the head to below the waist. So in a medium close-up, that in that shot, the human body is shown up to above the below the chest, above the waist. So up to this part. If it is a close-up shot, so in the close-up shot, we use up to chest and above the part. Okay, and in a big close-up shot, we only show the face of the person. In a extreme close-up, only we can show the person's parts of body. That means either you can show lips or nose or eyes or ears, or if it is a subject like a any object, take example computer. So in that shot, in extreme close-up, either you can show as a mouse the close distance, or you can show the keyboard of key buttons of the keyboard. Okay, that is the example of extreme close-up shot. Okay, and also, so this is how the shot is divided based on the human figure covered. That means extreme long shot to extreme close-up. In extreme long shot, the no person is visible, but location is the main important. In extreme long, to establish the location. So we use extreme long shot. So in the long shot, only person is full body. Person's full body is visible, and we can show the full body. In a medium long shot, only above the feet and below the knees. Okay, and the medium shot. Shot is also called master shot. So master shot is used the same both the priority. So actually mean the medium long shot, the more focus is on arms. So because we can't see the foots of the feet of the person. So more focus is on arms. In the medium shot is also called master shot and cowboy shot. So this shot is used in a television's news channel. So for P2C, the reporter goes to location, okay, and covering the news event. So that time they use this medium shot. In the in the mid shot and medium close up is used up to below the chest and above the waist. Okay, so that shot is used. In the close up shot, we use only chest and above the shot. Chest and above the shot. It's called close up. In a big close up, only human face. In extreme close up, only parts of body like lips and eyes and nose, ears. Okay, this is the based on the human figure covered. Okay, and there is another type of shots based on the movement. Camera moves. So shots may be either static or movement. It may have a movement in a shot. So if you place a camera on a tripod, okay, you can take direct static shots, a static one. So if you rotate horizontally, okay, if it is called horizontally, so that means if you assume my head is a camera. So if you move like left to right or right to left, okay, this shot is called pan shot. Okay, but my head is on my neck. Okay, that means camera is on a tripod, fixed position. Camera is on a fixed position. Okay, if you rotate the camera vertically, that means top to bottom like this. So that shot is called tilting. Okay, this is a panning. This is a tilting. Okay, so based on there are number of shots. Track shot. In a track shot, so it's also called follow shot. Follow shot means so the subject moves. That means hero or heroine moves towards. They're coming towards the camera, but camera also moves at the maintaining the same distance. That means camera backward or camera track backward or backward or forward. Okay, if camera covers from the backward, so it is a track for backward. So if you so opposite to the subject, if you comes to the camera, so camera also moves. That is a track shot. So it is also called follow-up shot. Okay, if subject moves and camera follows from the side, okay, camera is moving in a one line. It's like a train tracks. Okay, track, that is a called track shot. In a camera moves in a subject moves. Subjects means actors or characters moves in a one line, and the camera also moves in another track. Okay, that means they maintain the both distance. So, but it covers from the side angle. So the difference between a track and a track shot is track shot covers from the side view. So track shot covers with the back or front of the subject. That is the main difference. Okay. Another shot is arc shot, ARC, arc shot. In an arc shot, it is like a half circle shot. Okay. the person stays in the center and the camera moves around him. Okay, in a arc style. So that is called arc shot. That shot is used to whenever the person is in a confusion state. That time we use arc shot. So to showcase the actor is in a confusion state or thinking. That time we use the arc shot. Okay, and another one is zoom shot. In a zoom shot, so actually there is no movement of the camera. Subject is in the same place and camera is at the same distance. But whenever you change the focal length of the camera, that means if you zoom in or zoom out, the camera, the focus is close to the subject or away from the subject. That means, so if it is a zoom shot, so this is a zoom shot. Okay. So you can, that means here, actually it is a follow-up shot or dolly in, dolly out shot. Okay. In a dolly in, dolly out shot, the camera, sorry, first we discussed about the dolly shot. In the dolly shot, camera moves to the near to the subject, and sometimes it may away from the subject. Okay, this is called dolly shot. But in a zoom shot, camera is in a fixed place, subject is in a fixed place, but the lenses, camera lenses moves so that the subject may visible bigger, and sometimes the if you zoom out, the subject may be visible smaller. Okay, got it. So that is the difference between a dolly in, dolly out, and zoom in and zoom out. Next shot, so these are the shots. So we discussed about shot composition, rule of third, different types of shots. Okay, and camera movements, camera shots based on human figure and human body. Okay, these are the shots and shot composition. So there is a stages. So whenever you want to produce a film or video, so it goes with a certain stages. Take an example. So I will share. I will draw a picture so you can understand easily. So in a shot we discussed. So these are the phases in every production. So for example, so I'm just just what about this? I will explain again. So whenever you want to play a film, okay, whenever you want to produce a film or video, so first you need an idea, right? So take example of Pushpa movie. So Pushpa movie is based on an idea of the person who's a smuggler. Okay, smuggler. The hero is a smuggler there. Okay, so his life story, like his love and his family issues. So everything is in a film. So for that you need an idea. So first you have an idea to the film. Okay, from idea to film, there are a number of stages. Okay, number of stages means, so first, if you take an example of construction of house. So for construction of house, you need a first plan, right? Plan. Okay. Then after you have a plan and everything and money and everything, you construct on house. That means laying a foundation and building walls, okay, slab, everything, okay, plan. And then after the completion of house, you need to furnish, like need to do some decorative items like finishing walls, whitewash, decoration, painting, everything. Okay, that is the another stage. In the same way, in if any idea to become a film or video, it goes through three stages. One is pre-production, and the after the pre-production, it will goes through production, and after completion of the production, after construction of house, it will goes to post-production. So what is this? What are the stages and steps in this? So from idea to film, so I'll write again. So we have an idea, and it's go to film. To become a film, idea to become a film. So it goes through pre-production, production, and post-production. In a pre-production, we need an idea, right? So then only, if our idea is clear, then only we'll discuss. We can write a script. So in the pre-production stage, we need an idea. Okay. So we need to write a script writing. Okay. So based on your idea, so I have this idea. I want to make a film on Hyderabad. So first we need to have an idea. So based on that idea, so you want to make a film on Hyderabad. So for that, you need to write a script, right? Okay. Script, after writing the script, you need to treatment. It is called treatment. In a treatment, so you want to give an angle to that, right? Okay. That means, so in this angle, I want to showcase the Hyderabad. So you need to give a brief description. Brief description of narrative description of the story program is called treatment. That means you need to give a brief description what you are going to goes through your script and you want to showcase. That is called treatment. Okay. After treatment, there is the next step is called storyboarding. In a storyboarding, you need to draw. Okay, which shot you want to take, which angle you want to take. Okay, how many members should be there in a frame. So what angle should be there. So detailed picturization. Okay, picturization of story is with the help of illustrations. We need to draw a storyboarding. Okay. And next, the selecting a talent. Selecting talents means also selecting a talent, also called auditions. Okay, we have a script and we need actors, right? We need actors. So for that, selecting a talent or auditioning. Auditioning means in this auditioning, we need to select. Okay, if they are so why which one will shoot this this character? So if it is a comedy character, who will be our character? If it is a hero character, who will be our actor? Okay, if it is a heroine character, so will be our heroine. So for that, we need to take audition. Okay, so based on auditions, the acting skills, so we need to select. Okay, then so we have a script, we have a talent, so we need to get a permissions. In the permission stage, so if you want to shoot in a Hyderabad city, so you want to shoot with the drones or everything. So for that, you need to get a permission from appropriate authority, like police commissioner or Hyderabad police commissioner, Hyderabad police, okay, or government. So for that, you need to get a permissions. So and after, okay, we have a permission, we have actors, we have a story. So for that, we need to procure equipment. So for that, we need to some cameras, right? Camera, drone, or lights, microphones. So for that, we need to procure what are the required equipment. For that, you need to procure the equipment. Next, after we have actors, cameras, permissions, everything, and so location scouting again. Location scouting means in the location scouting, so you need to visit the location, actual location where you want to take different shots, so that we can go and take. So if you don't plan for a scouting, so just take an example. I want to shoot a film on Mumbai. So without knowing the Mumbai, so where this beautiful scenes or beautiful location are there, or slum areas there, without knowing that, we can't go. And if you want to make a documentary and comparison between slums and posh locality in Mumbai. So for that, you need to visit before the actual shoot. Okay, this location scouting, in the location scouting, we need to visit. Then only then you can plan. Okay, where to go, how to go. Okay, then where to get permissions. Okay, next, we need to schedule. Okay, so everybody has their own work. Okay, for that we need to inform the characters, persons involved in a production, and everyone. You need to alert them before the actual shoot. For that, you need to give a schedule. Okay, this day we have a shoot, so that information should pass to the persons who are involved in a production. Okay, then rehearsing. Rehearsing means before the actual shooting, so we need to perform in front of the camera, so that we can improvise our performance. That is rehearsing. So, and in the next year, so for all these things, we need some finance, right? Some amount. So for that, we need to split the budget. So we need to write how much budget is required for the shooting. So all these things should be done before going to shoot any film. Okay, this comes under the pre-production stage. In a pre-production stage, idea will be decided, script written, treatment is written, storyboarding is drawn. Okay, we select a different talent or auditioning, and that means selecting actors. Okay, getting a permissions, procuring equipments, location scouting, scheduling, and rehearsing and budgeting. Okay, these are steps in a pre-production. Got it? Hopefully you understand this. Okay, then so we have everything. We have equipment. We have a persons, locations, camera equipment, and we done a rehearsals. We have permissions, everything. So in this, so in the production phase, actual. So the managing the equipment means, so you get got a permission, procure the equipment in a pre-production stage. Okay, you got a booked different cameras and different equipments for a shoot on scheduled date. So for that, you need to take that equipment and go back to the actual location. That means managing the different whatever equipments you have that day. You need to manage whatever equipments. Okay. Then actual shooting place, executing the shooting. Shooting means, so we have everything, actors, persons, everyone. So for that, you need to do a actual work. Before the actual shooting also, we need to rehearsal in a location, actual location, rehearsal and shooting. Okay. After completion of the shooting, you need to recheck whether that footage is good enough to process or not. Okay. Rechecking the footage. Okay. Then if it is not properly shot, so you need to take retakes. Okay. You need to reshoot or retake or reshoot. We simply call it reshoot. Okay. This, so in the first stage, we written on a paper only. In a second stage of production, in the first pre-production stage, we written whatever we required, that written in paper. So after that, we can execute the actual process. Okay, that is called production stage. So after completion of the shooting, we need to edit, right? Okay. So just the footage is in a memory card. For that, you need to ingest. So our shooting is complete. So we need to edit. So before editing, we need to logging in the, that means the whatever the footage is there in memory card, we need to dump, you need to transfer it to the computer. That is called computer, and we need to segregate the based on your content. So that is called logging. Okay. Then editing. After transferring it to the computer, you need to edit, right? Okay, you can add, delete, or extend, or correct, and build a story. So for that, we can add VFX, graphics, and SFX, audio effect, audio adjustments. Okay, everything we'll do it in editing stage, in the post-production stage. Post-production stage while doing the editing. So after editing, so we can preview the client. So if you are working for a government, or if you are working for an organization, so before the sending the actual shoot, so we need to send them. You need to invite them to showcase your product. That means your film. Your film should be shown to the client. Okay. So after completion of this, if there is any corrections, we redo the process of editing. Okay. So after completion of the preview, so will send for the distribution and previewing and screening. The screening. Okay. So now our final product is reached to the customer. So customer means here viewers. So we have an idea, and with the help of these three stages, okay, our product is, here product means video. Video reaches to the public. These are the steps in any production of the film or video. These are the different stages. So this here again in the TV production class also, there is a single camera production and multi-camera production. Here in a single camera production, we use one camera person. So whatever happening there, you go and directly shoot. Okay, that is a one person, and you are taking that subject in a single direction only, single angle. That is called single angle. So, for example, he is the person. He is the person. If you want to take with a single camera, okay, just you can take from only one direction, right? Either front or back or side view. Okay, but so whatever happened, so if you want to take 3 shots, that means in a one shot from front view, and second shot from side view, and third shot from back end view. So if you want to take 3 shots, so in a single camera, you need to retake 3 shots. Okay, first you take front shot, and second side view, and third back side view. Got it? So if it is a multi-camera, you can place 3 cameras in a different position. That means one camera captures from the front, one camera captures from the side view, and another camera, last camera captures from the back side. So within a single take, we can take from all directions. So take an example of cricket match. In a cricket match, there are a number of them. They may use 16 or 32 cameras because they place it at different location, and they captures. If you want to capture a bowler and batsman, first they show from the batsman background. So from the back side of the background batsman, they show the bowler. Okay. After he throwing the ball, the camera next shot comes from the backside of the bowler, right? Okay. Next, after hitting the ball, the batsman hit it. Okay. After hitting the ball goes to the boundary. Okay. That time, another camera follows the ball and wicket keeper. Okay. That means they use different shots. Okay. Different angle in a different shots. So that is multi-cam production. In a single camera production, we need to take one action from every time we need to take from different angles. That is called single camera production. And if you use multi-cameras and number of cameras, so that is called multi-camera production. Hope you understand this. So example is, so for example, so news reading ankondi. So we use single camera, only anchor. Whenever you want anchor, that time we take feed from the camera. So which is focused on the anchor. Okay, that is a single camera. So if you take an example of cricket match, in that they use multi-camera operations. Okay. Next one is studio production and outdoor or field production. In a studio production, take example of any channel or any channel, either news channel or general entertainment channel. So they have their own studio, right? So what are the advantages of studio? In a studio production, everything is under control. That means, so you can have your lights, you can switch on, and you can shoot. And sound is also the studio is also soundproof. That means you can't get any noise from the outside. Okay. It is also weatherproof. That means weatherproof means even in sunny days you can shoot, or you can shoot in a rainy days also. Okay, or you can shoot it in a winter also. But because studio is fixed location, so they fitted with lights, sufficient lights, and the audio capturing devices are used to capture the anchor voice. Okay, everything is the control. Okay, but in a field production or outdoor production, so whenever you want to shoot outside of the studio, it is called outdoor production or field production. So advantage with the field production is, so we'll get a natural location. So for example, in a studio production, you can shoot with the studio background, or if you shoot in a green mat, you can change the background. Okay, but they are all artificial one, right? So, but in a field production or outdoor production, if you want to shoot in a location, so for that you need to go. Okay, for that you need to go and shoot. So here the light is, so in the studio production, lights are controllable, audio is controllable. Okay, weather is controllable. And talent is also controllable. Talent here means actors. Okay, all are controllable in a studio production. Okay, but in a field production or outdoor production, so lights, you may depend on natural light. like a sun or moon. You need to depend on, if it is a afternoon, the sunlight is very high. Okay, that time you may not shoot properly. Okay, and audio. So if you are doing a shooting in a like a Charminar area, so people may gather, so they disturb your shooting. Sometimes if you are shooting in a location, sometimes weather may not cooperate with you. So there may be sunny days or maybe rainy days. Suddenly the weather changes, the shooting may be disturbed. Okay, but in a studio production, you won't get that much of problems. So everything under control. Here, weather, lights, audio, and video, everything is controllable. But in a studio outdoor production, we are not in a control. We may control a little bit, but we can't control entirely. So if weather is not proper, that day weather is not good, so we may not resume your shooting, right? But if it is a weather is controllable, so there is no rain or no sunny days, so you can shoot. But in a field production, there is advantage which is, so you are shooting in a actual location. You are not modifying or you are not adding any visual element, but you are shooting it in a actual position where that action is taking place. That is the advantage of field production. So if it is a studio production, everything happens in a studio. So here lights may not under our control. So if you write questions like what is the difference between studio production and field production? Field production or outdoor production. So what are the difference? So lighting is controllable. Here we can't control lights. Either you may use natural light, like natural light, sun or moon. Okay, either you may depend on the sun or moonlight. Okay, the next one is audio. So here in the studio, everything is control in audio part. Okay, here you may not control audio properly. Audio cannot control properly. Then third one is weather. So if it is a rainy day, so we can't shoot. So sorry, here weather is controllable. In studio production, weather is controllable, but here we can't control the weather. So talent, here we can control talent. Here also we can control, but may they get disturbed. Okay, these are the different types of production, whether it may be studio production or field production. So it may be a single cam production or multi-cam production. In a single cam production, only one camera is used. If you want to take a different angles, you need to switch off and move the camera and take another direction and shoot. So if it is a multi-cam production, so you need to place different cameras at different locations. So whenever you want, just you can change the shots from one shot to other shot. So there is the based on the production method. So it may be studio production or outdoor production or field production. In a studio production, everything is controlled. Okay, so lights are controllable, weather is controllable, audio is controllable, talent is also controllable. But in a outdoor production, so lighting may not be controllable, because sometimes we may use natural light or sometimes we can use artificial lights. So audio also same. So the dialogues, whatever we take from the field, you may get some noise. You will get some noise. Right? But in a multicam production, multicam as well as field production. So if it is a field production, so you may, your advantage with field production is you are shooting in a actual location. Okay, these are the examples. Okay, these are the examples of production, how we are shooting. So whether it may be single cam production or multicam production or studio production or field production. So based on the shots also, there are different shots, human figure covered, a number of persons in a shot, or camera movements, okay, camera angles, and there are different stages of production, like a pre-production, production, and post-production. So these are the different production what we are using in television production. Okay, thank you. We'll wind up here. I think nobody joined. Only university and me joined. Okay, thank you.